Hi traders, and welcome to the PL Capital Forex Report. Today is Sunday, August 20th. In this video, we'll look at the US dollar, the euro, the pound, the CAD, and the yen. So let's start. All right, looking at the 4-hour chart of the US dollar index. In my last video, I said I think they're making a big triangle here, because we just got a series of three waves up and down, up and down. So A, B, C, D, E, kind of a running triangle here. And the reason I think that is this whole piece from here on up is just looking very much like a diagonal. And so I think we're going to get a big three-wave move up. So we got this running flat here, 1, 2, and then I got three waves there. So that's 1, 2. I thought this was three waves for 3, 3 for 4, and then we had this 1, 2, 3 waves for 5. But then they came down and now they broke it. So I think that we're not quite done yet. I think this whole move up for this third wave, I think this was all just one. Then you had three waves there. Then you had a three-wave move correction there, and this is just a real sharp drop. So I think this is a running flat. Oops. And so this third wave, I don't even think the third wave is done yet, because we've only come up in three waves so far. Oops. Let me get rid of this. So I think this is 1, 2, but I think they're like, this is a 1, 2, 3, and like a little 1, 2, 3. So I think they're gonna just kind of keep pushing up here. This is gonna be an ending diagonal for this third wave. So I'm gonna slide 4 over here and 5 over there, just placeholders. So I don't think the third wave is done yet, because I think this is going to be 1, 2, and then they're going to just it's going to get really choppy, really small up and down waves just to complete this third wave. Move that third wave over there. So I expect the third wave to come up, and then you'll get a bigger 4 wave than these little waves, a bigger 4 down to there. And then eventually you get a fifth and final wave. So I think from here on out, it's just going to be in this kind of range, maybe like in the 103s to, I don't know, maybe 10, actually it's like low 103s to like maybe up to 104 at the most, I think. It's just going to be really up and down, up and down. So it's going to be tough trading if you're not already in most of these Forex pairs. So if that's 1, and I think that's 2, I think they'll come up, break this high for this little third wave of this ending diagonal, and 4 and a 5. So it's just going to be real choppy. I mean, you'd have to be really, really precise, on your entries, on trying to catch these small waves. I'd wait for a bigger pullback for a 4 to go long, or wait until this third wave ends. But I still see kind of like a slow grind upwards for this final E wave of this triangle. All right, euro. Yeah, so the euro, it looks to me like they might be making a big leading diagonal for this first part of this correction here. So, zooming out to the daily, I said, I see more up overall in the euro, but I think they're going up in a the diagonal. So here's 1, 2, 3. I think that's 1, and I think they're just in the process of doing the first wave of the second wave. So you're gonna get a 1, 2, 3. Probably somewhere in the like 106s, somewhere in here. 1, 2, 3, that'll be 2, and then you'll come back up for a 3, a 4, and then still one more up for a 5, with the overall target of, you know, somewhere like at least 114, but you know, could be high as 118 for this flat that I see, big flat that I see being created. So you know, the euro, it's got, initially it still has more down to go, but then when this 2 finishes, then then there's going to be a slow grind upwards. So if we zoom in, I can show you what I'm seeing so far. Why I think that this is just the beginning of a diagonal, because it looks to me like you've got 1, 2, 3. I think that was 1. This is very clear. 1, 2, 3 wave move there for 2, and then I got this as just like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was all just a leading diagonal, and it should be correcting up to at least like 108.9. Couldn't go much higher, probably like 109.2. In some corrective fashion, and that'll be 1, 2. They'll break this low again, this 108.44, and that'll just be 3. So you'll have 1 there, 2, and then this will be a 1, 2. That'll be 3. You go up for 4, and then come back down for 5. And all in all, then that'll be just the leading diagonal. This first part of this second wave, and then you get a much bigger correction up before more down. So for right now, so just like the dollar index, I was saying it's going to be kind of a choppy, slow grind up. I think this is just going to be kind of a slow grind down, because they got to make this diagonal. So 1, 2, 3 will be finishing, go up for 4, and then back down for 5. So it's just going to be sideways to down to finish this diagonal. Then you'll get a big spike up, and then still one more down. So yeah, tough trading for all the Forex pairs. I mean, you could play real short-term trades, kind of like all these ways right here. They're just, you're gonna have to be almost perfect to get in, because it's just gonna be up and down, up and set a new low and then quickly shoot up. So it's gonna be tough. Might be better just to wait for this big 5-wave move to end, and then you can buy the euro for that big, the B wave here. All right, the pound. Yeah, so pretty much like the same thing. I got 5 waves are there. So this looks like a 1, 2, 3. And then a 1, 2, 3 wave move, and then 1, 2, 3, and they just barely broke it. Now I'm kind of thinking that this is 1, 2, 3. That's 1. I think this is 1, 2, 3. That's A. 1, 2, 3. They just broke it, that previous low for B, and now that looks like they're making a diagonal. So this is like A, B, and then this could be C right here. Like it looks like there's 1, 2. Actually, no, I think this is a running flat here. Yeah, down, up, down. So I think that's 1, 2, 3. No, but they broke that low. So this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it doesn't look like it looks like a diagonal, but this last wave doesn't look like 3 waves up. So I'm wondering if this is just the first part of the 5 waves, and then because now you got a 3-wave correction. So what I'd be looking for is one of these 2 levels to get broken, because it is possible that this 3-wave, that's 1, and then you got a 1, 2, and it could be that this is the C wave, that it is a diagonal. So then that'd be 1, 2, 3. That would be 2, and then they're going to come down for 3. But to confirm that, I'd want to see this low get broken, because it could be that this is a leading diagonal, and you got a 3-wave move down. That's the correction, and now it's going to go back up. So that's 1, 2, and then you go up for 3, 4, and a 5. And then that'd be like A, B, C. Oh wait, no, we need 5 waves. We already got the A and the B. So then this would be 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. 3, 4, and 5. And then you'd have your A, B, C, and then down. So I still see more down in the pound. It's just a matter of, is it coming down from here, or is this gonna shoot up for a 3, 4, and a 5 and then come down? So like I said, once that breaks, then I see more down, and this wave is over, and now they're starting the down wave. But obviously if they come up and break that high, then this is all the C wave. You have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C wave, and then resume down. So in between these two, it for me, I can't make a forecast out of that yet, because if this would have been more impulsive, but it looks very corrective coming down, and so that's why I could see a 3, 4, and a 5 coming up. All right, CAD. Go on to a 2-hour here. Yeah, so it looks to me like this is going up as just a big 1, 2, because I think this was all diagonal coming up. 1, running flat for 2. Here was 3, 4, 5. So I think that was the leading diagonal. You got a correction, and now it's just getting real choppy. So I think this is just a mess. I'm not even going to try and count all these little ways. I think there's a little bit more up. I'm looking for like 1.36 is where this will probably end, somewhere in this area, 3.6 to 3.658. I think this is just some kind of ending diagonal structure. So because I see this as just a 1, 2, and then if you get an ending diagonal, that'll be 3. And then I think that's just the first wave going up, and then you're going to get a bigger correction coming down, 3 waves, that'll be 2, and then we'll have to see what this wave is. If it's 5 waves, then that looks like a 3, 3, 5, and then that means that there's one more down coming. But I don't see that for the USCAD. I think they're going to go all the way up. So I think this is just going to be creating a diagonal. So, but let's first just get this ending structure right here to finish, and then let's see that they get a 3-wave pullback, because this would be really good entry for the CAD, because they would at least go up to break that. But I think then it's just a lot more upside. All right, yen. Yeah, so I said I was looking for ending diagonal after this big running flat. And to me, it looks like it's not quite done. They did break that third, the 3 high. I mean this high over here. They broke that, but I think that it's just coming up. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 3 ways there. 3 ways there. 3 ways there. And this just all looks really impulsive. There's no big correction in here, and I think they just are starting this part. So this 5th wave needs 3. I think this is all just 1. All right, and now it looks like this is a leading diagonal. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. So I'd expect a little. Oh, it could be a real high correction, but at least a little 3-wave correction one more down, and then go and break that high one more time. So if you're not already in, I'd wait for this correction to end, let it come and break that low, 144.92. Let it break that after this three-wave correction. Let it break that, and then I'd start looking for the buy setup to come up and break this high. And then you're going to get a much bigger correction down. So let that correction, and then start to look for the buy setup for that final push up. All right, that's what I see on the Forex pairs. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Good luck, and see you in the next video.